stuff planned to come on in from Env3lop and Hazelnut. Now, this time around, Hazelnut was sitting in winner's semi, so Env3lop was the one who had to crawl all the way back up here. But Wrastor versus Zetterburn could be a very, very fast matchup if both of them decide to just run straight at one another, or it could be a very slow-paced matchup if they decide, all right, I'm just going to play the waiting game. I can just get one hit, wait for my opponent to approach, and then blow them the hell up.
Yeah, dude, I feel like this matchup, that one is just so scary because they were saying both of them know, like, okay, I can kill you in one hit pretty much, but you can also kill me in one hit. So it's like, it can sometimes turn into, like you said, that sort of waiting game of just like, okay, should I swing first? They gonna swing? Well, I'm gonna swing. And just sometimes you just get eviscerated for it. So definitely be interesting to see how both these players handle it. Definitely curious to see, by the way, Env3lop's Wrastor, right? I feel like this is a character we don't see too much right now in current state of things, but I definitely think he's still very solid. Very good combo game, pretty just good solid offensive pressure with side B active as well. So definitely it'll be interesting to see just if Env3lop get these sort of rush down gameplay power, or if it'll be a slower paced one. I'm unsure, honestly.
Yeah, I'm honestly a little bit unsure myself, but what I will say is that Wrastor is the epitome of high risk, high reward in this game, right?
Fact.
If you get your opponent off stage and you guess everything right, you react to everything properly, that is a stock. Like, just 100% going to be able to take that stock very, very consistently. If you mess up that edge guard once, you're going to try to get back to stage, but you are not going to get there first.
Yeah, it can be so just interesting how fast the character can crumble without the resources on stage. He's not trying to take away these resources, so like a little tech chase is going right here. I like the Env3lop having a little bit of patience in the weigh-in, a little couple of jump on the weigh-in. You have so many of them, why not use them? Again, just like a little hesitation in the weigh-in, definitely going a long way. Hazelnut not quite ready to deal with it a lot of times already, I feel like.
I mean, not quite ready, but once again, this chip damage means a lot onto the Wrastor. Just one single hit from Hazelnut could turn into a full kill. Beautiful DI out from Env3lop, but right now, so many double jumps, gonna be able to get right outside, up tilt to start it off, but you have to be careful.
Jeez, that's a just dangerous situation Wrastor can put Zetterburn at, right? Off stage, gets you off there. It's just so easy to just hover around with and pick an option to counteract that. And unless you can get like the shine or something on stage into like a combo to the up strong, or just some kill move, definitely be a little difficult because you see Env3lop already playing very elusively, just hard for Hazelnut to really pin down.
Yeah, especially now that Env3lop has that lead, going to be able to play as defensive as they want here. Just going to be able to call out a lot of Hazelnut's just continued hitboxes back and forth. You know, horror movie of the summer here, Wrastor with a lead.
Fact. No resources about it, definitely will die right there. But I definitely love to see the spacing as well from Env3lop, right? Making it so difficult for Hazelnut to really punish. You see them really scramble a little bit, like getting these really well spaced back airs. Env3lop keeping the pressure safe, keep the pressure consistent. I love seeing it.
Yeah, very, very safe, very, very consistent. The up airs come on through. Looks for the up clap, not going to be able to get it quite yet though. One down air started off, not going to be able to turn that into much more than that, though. Slipstream once again available, and I gotta say, I am not the biggest fan of this Slipstream iteration, but at the very least, it's got the Wrastors looking to attack, looking to approach, looking to get those hits.
Yeah, that's the important part for me, right? Sometimes this has been not in the best situations. I think this is at least a step in the right direction for it. Definitely encouraging him to sort of embody that sort of rush down play style before they're getting off the side. Let's see if I'm better.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of which, Env3lop almost going to be dying off the side back air. Beautifully DI'd out there. I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of that back air change on Zetterburn. I like the fact that it's not just going to true combo into up strong at, like, you know, 300% still.
Definitely. Makes Zetterburn sound a bit more, which I love to see. It's okay to take it out steamroll you, but definitely a bit more cognizant of it. Meanwhile, up airs on this fast forward character like Zetterburn, they're gonna hit all day, bro. Up to 94%. Try to get the clap off the side. Could potentially be a reversal situation. The forward air, only 2 more jumps remaining, I think, but gets ledged, now ready to deal with that. I don't think he can sweet spot that, can he? Think it interrupted.
Yeah, and right now, one forward strong not going to be able to take it just yet, but Hazelnut's in a rough position here. This is almost a full lap in percent, but when you're getting past the triple digits, who cares about the extra credit? Just skip the assignment.
I get the up strong right there to get the kill, but dude, Envelop's defense and just their patience have been paying off in a good way right now, dude. Getting the clap off the side, 2-stock scenario, Envelop looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, game 1 under Envelop's belt there, and Hazelnut's gotta be feeling tough about that one. I'm almost certain you don't go back to that stage. Nope, we're going straight to Rockwall, baby. Oh, yeah. Says, all right, well, if my opponent can just continue to string me along for as many hits as they want, and, you know, it's difficult for me to actually land a kill, why don't we go to the place where everyone dies?
I'm low-key surprised this was not banned from his Envelop, right? Because it's definitely a stage that Wrastor sort of complained about a bit, being able to just die super fast off the side.
Yeah.
Not always the best for him, right? He definitely can get those early edgeguard kills, but he's gonna get those regardless on this stages, so I definitely, it's risky. It's risky.
Definitely a risky one. I mean, we're also going to be looking for the, you know, nairs coming through from Envelop, but right now it's a matter of the up strong. No, not going to be able to land it, but Hazelnut's definitely looking.
Oh yeah, definitely. Again, very much a bit too slow on there. Hazelnut already having a good lead right here. These platform layouts, by the way, I definitely think benefit Hazelnut in a pretty big way as well. Man, definitely. I'm still very surprised to see the stage not banned because like forward air mid stage, you're just dead.
Yeah, if the horror movie of the summer was Wrastor with a lead, Zetterburn on Rockwall might as well be the follow-up for the fall, but right now, it's a matter of seeing whether or not Envelop's going to take the fall after this one. Once again, the up B, just crazy stuff, and Hazelnut just running away.
Running away for sure. 79% already on the board in the stock, lapping pretty efficiently. Gets the attack off though, Envelop. Try to get a little something started a little bit. Get advanced situation. Misses the clap though, that's crucial. Now you could potentially reverse the situation. Smart on the edge guard, using ledge invincibility pretty well. Hold the ledge, and that's just it. Again, one mistake, as we were talking about earlier at time. Sometimes all it takes is to get the reverse off the side.
Yeah, Hazelnut not going to look to share that ledge with anyone in Envelop right now. One stock left on Rockwall, but remember, Blackamar, it's Rockwall. You cannot ever stop at any point in time. You cannot ever think to yourself, what in the world? Never mind.
Wow.
I'm going to spend some time thinking about that one because Hazelnut is just bringing out some arcane tech here, able to just turn that neutral win right around.
Whatever, Hazelnut definitely make a system of that, just be able to just these neutral wins make as much as possible. That was crazy, just down strong, waiting right in front of them. They're gonna gap attack that every time, still staying alive.
But one parry opportunity not gonna be going well for Hazelnut here. Now you have to wonder as Hazelnut, are you going to look to fish for a kill or are you just gonna look for more damage? But no fishing needed if the opportunity presents itself. Just jumps right into the boat, and Envelop going to be dropping down in game number 2. Just as you were saying, Blackmore, I'm so surprised that that stage was left open, but it works out so well for Hazelnut. Going to take that one straight to the bank.
Definitely will. But I'm curious to see, because like I feel like the rest of these stages are definitely not as freeform at all, especially this one right here.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a very good Wrastor stage for sure.
Especially with what we were talking about earlier, right? Where Wrastor is allowed to just run away with that lead, able to play those neutral interactions a little bit more often.
Oh yeah, definitely has a lot more room to slow things down, play the neutral a bit more patient. Hazelnut kind of can't do much about it sometimes, dude.
Especially in this corner there, and you know, Envelop might be on fire, but there's so little that we expect Hazelnut to be able to do about it.
Yeah, not able to find anything off that. Again, you see Envelop taking their time on the way, and it eventually comes in, but on my own terms, bro. You're not gonna force me in, and I feel that.
Yeah, right now, wow, the up tilt going to be able to take it. Just says, all right, you know what? We haven't seen Wrastor with the lead in a little bit. What if we just go ahead and put our foot down and end this stock? Up strong, not going to be able to do it.
Patience right there, dude. Didn't get the time to follow the tech. It's a little hungry for it. Down throw, up strong, not able to do it. No fire on him, so still has to stay alive, especially on the fire capital to blast onto the little bar.
Right now, once again, it's about the down airs, it's about the dash attacks, it's about the stray hits, as Hazelnut still struggling to find that kill. I was certain that was going to be a forward strong from Hazelnut, but instead, no real punish.
Not punish quite yet. Parries the projectile a little bit. So much extra credit RD on the side of Envelop. Trying to get the kill, potentially even has off the side. No more aggressive high recoveries. Also, up tilt does not hit. Learned from that last one.
Yeah, it was close though. I mean, had that been a frame earlier, it might have done it, but no up tilt needed. Just go ahead and clap that one away. As Envelop right now looking for yet more damage, more and more control, more and more jumps being burned, and the bird slowly gonna struggle to get back. Hazelnut not gonna let it happen for free.
I love how Envelop's using this sort of slipstream very selectively, dude. When it comes up, sometimes you see him rush in, sometimes not. Keeps Hazelnut, excuse me, on their toes quite well, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly really surprised by how much control Envelop has had in this game, right? It's just so much of, hey, I have the lead. I understand that I don't have to be the one approaching. I can just use these fade back aerials. I can use these, you know, approaching fairs, and it's so good.
Yeah, we were saying earlier, dude, we're joking about it, rather than Rwastor with the lead, super scared to do it just for that exact reason, right? If the player is patient enough, then he has all the tools to just sort of create their own openings, away from the openings, to come to them a little right here. Envelop, smash, amount of % further and further. 128% down tilt, DI'd in. The clap will definitely do that one. Envelop, answer him back.
Yeah, I mean, we went to the smallest stage and it was Hazelnut's game to take, and we went to the bigger one and Envelop just runs straight away from Hazelnut the entire time with very good control each and every opportunity. And I gotta say, that is a very clear indicator of what we're going to be seeing from these two players. So now, a much more neutral stage, Godai Delta. Yes. I don't know a single person who has a real complaint about this stage.
Facts. I mean, like, I think the top blast is a bit lower now, so I mean, like, characters may not like it as much. I think Wrastor's one I've seen like complain about a bit before, but still, as you said, very neutral. Makes sense to not ban this week 5 going here.
Yeah, I mean, right now, going to be looking for these up airs, looking for these fairs, and I mean, that's the Wrastor aerial roulette, and just like that, ends up going to be able to take that one straight to the bank.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah, especially with super ticket right there, dude. Envelop hit as much as they can off these neutral wins, dude. Because if the Wrastor gets you in the air, so juggling those normals, bro, you see right there, bro, it can be definitely very difficult for you to even get out of that scenario alive.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, Evo might be next week, but Envelop's already winning out on these gambles, and just like that, gonna be able to run away with this one. These aerials are so well spaced.
Super well spaced, making it super hard for just Hazelnut to get much worthwhile. All these punches, crazy up strong reattempt right there. Gets super punished, super hard for that right there too, rather.
Yeah, and these forward airs not going to be able to take it. This might be a ledge hog. No, goes for the classic option of the roll, but not going to be able to get much off of it. Hazelnut, on the other hand, just looking to show as many signs of life as possible.
Yeah, definitely is still in it for sure. Despite being slightly on the back foot, only slightly, right? It's definitely still a very explosive. Definitely still getting 4 combos going off. Definitely has good mix-ups too, keeping Envelop on their toes. But at the same time, the big difference maker right now is a punish game. With Envelop just looking so much better right now, just more consistent. As that down tilt air up strong, we'll take that one.
Yeah, honestly, you could genuinely just take Envelop's play, put it into a textbook, and say, yeah, this is how you play Wrastor. You get that lead, you get the aerials in the right spots at the right time, and you understand each and every one of your kill options. It's so correct the way how Envelop's playing.
Definitely too. I love the down B too, baiting outs for these normals. I love using that as a whiff punish tool, like Envelop using, by the way. Up airs though, Hazelnut, good advantage state play right here, making it difficult for Envelop to land, but brave parry attempt right there, getting punished accordingly.
But right now, one down tilt to start off yet another tech chase, and here we go.
taking it for a ride a little bit. Nomar on the top combo 2 right here. 111% on the side of Envelop. Still a whole stock up. It's the end of a bit with the invincibility, but it's not up strong. We'll take that stock again. The last stock scenario, but once again, we've seen weighted on the other side of it.
Yeah, Fireball up strong going to take that one stock, but an even stock count might not be enough. Hazelnut still needs to find some way how to start this combo. Nair out of shield is a good starter, but how are you going to be able to finish?
Grab the wrong way. It could have been crucial for Hazelnut to come back from this now. Envelop. Very good possibility just taking this right here. Pretty good spot. Corner deliver here, but fights his way their way out. Oh, still no transfer though.
Strong. Right, but you know, 30% more onto this Wrastor, and that will absolutely kill. All of a sudden, Envelop needs to be a little bit more careful, but there's the Nair. Gonna crush any last remaining dreams from Hazelnut. Gonna eat up that win.
Yeah, called out the jump. I feel like it's a consistent theme of that. Not only was like amazing punch game for Envelop, but also just like great awareness, rather, of what they wanted to do off stage. In situations like that, I feel like there was so much damage just from these offstage scenarios that's coming difficult to really fight back from, dude. Great play from Envelop.
Extremely difficult.